Okay, so here we have John Berry. He's a 3 handicapper. Been teaching John for about, this is probably about his 5th lesson that he's had with me, maybe 4th or 5th, and he's been, he's been shooting some really good scores. He's a 3 handicapper. He's been shooting 68 gross. Been playing pretty well, and this is kind of a check-up lesson. Just feels that he's just lost it a little bit at the moment. So let's have a look to see if we can help him out. So I'm just going to swing John up to the top. Just going to pause him at the top of the swing. We've already made some changes to John's swing here in his grip and his top of the club face position here, and he's done an excellent job with that so far. John's problems in the downswing start to occur from the top of the backswing here. What you'll see is you start to kind of push towards the left side, and you'll see his left hip here starts to get right over his left foot or his left ankle joint here. And like I've said many times, if a player gets this left hip joint here right over his left ankle joint, then it blocks or stops the player from rotating. And if the player stops rotating the pelvis, then what he tries to do, or what he has to do, is to kind of flip the hands to try and create some power, as it's not being provided by the rotation of the body. And you can just see here at the bottom, John is getting a little bit handsy. You'll see the right wrist starting to flex just a little bit too early, and kind of flip the club round. And you can kind of see in this area here how this left leg is doing very little. He's doing virtually nothing as he hits the ball. Often referred to as posting up on the left side or shifting your weight over to that left leg. You can kind of see his pelvis starts to rotate from about here on, but it's kind of after the horse has bolted. During the hit and during the impact, you can see his left leg and his left part of the pelvis is doing very little. And like I said, that just creates this kind of flippy action just through the ball, creates some thin shots and some fat shots, which is what he said he's just been struggling with. But like I said, bear in mind, he has been shooting some excellent scores, so it's not all bad. Okay, so over here on the right side, this is just a comparison showing you how the pelvis should move and how the leg should work in the downswing. This is James Edlowski. He's a long drive champion, has got superb anatomical movements, got superb pelvis movements and leg movements, and at only 5'10" can drive the ball 480 yards, so this kid's doing something right. So if I draw this same line on James Edlowski over here, this is the kind of left ankle joint. You can kind of see that Jamie's pelvis and his weight never really gets over that left ankle joint, and what that does is allow him to rotate the pelvis and rotate the spine and keep it rotating throughout the hit. It means that he has no need to kind of use his wrists or his hands too early to help him flip the ball up into the air. He's just purely rotating around an axis. And you can kind of see how the left knee and the left thigh and the belt buckle especially are rotating all the way through the hit, all the way into the end, so much so that the left leg extending is pulling the left foot as he's hitting the ball. Again, if we just go back to John's movement here, you can see how the left leg is just very quiet, not really doing much, and meaning that the arms just have to supply some of the energy to hit the golf ball, creating this slightly little under flippy action.